Alright, so it wasn't amazing, but we got the job done in the end. 3 points, 3 vital points. West Brom, at the minute, alright, they might somehow not win, but they're winning 1-0 against Southampton at the minute, so that means that Liverpool play tomorrow, so they're going to be probably closing the gap on Southampton because they're going to slip down a little bit. But yeah, Arsenal still play tomorrow as well. So we're currently third on 50 points. Now, the first half, not even going to talk about that. Absolutely shambolic, bollocks thing, performance. I think the only thing that happened was a world-class ball from Di Maria into Rojo. Couldn't quite get it. Then Ashley Young takes a shot and it's just over. Ashley Young was our best everything today, like best creator, best passer, best crosser. You know, he just looked as though he was going to do something. That ball from Di Maria was the only thing Angel Di Maria did today, and I am gutted personally. All right, he's a world-class player, right, and I don't know what the problem is at the minute, but it's just not working for him at the minute. He is the second highest assister in the BPL with 8 assists, but still, you expect more for a player that costs 60 million. So he got subbed off at half-time. Well, another thing that happened is Young had a shot that was going wide, but John O'Shea, great clearance off the bar, and yeah, that's about it for the first half. Second half, Di Maria gets brought off for Januzaj, and Januzaj looked so good when he came on. He was left to deal with Van Aanholt 1v1, and he did it. Countless times was getting past him, crossing in. Okay, his final ball and his final shot or ball is usually kind of a bit wayward, but he was beating Van Aanholt. He was given the space, given a free roam, and it worked. Januzaj did very well, but Young was definitely man of the match throughout the game. So yeah, a bit of a slow start to the second half, but eventually we find the breakthrough. It's a ball in. I'm not entirely sure who crosses it in because of the commotion that happened after this, as you'll understand if you didn't watch. Falcao. The only thing Falcao did as well, but this was world class. This was like Kayute's goal against us for West Ham. He holds off the defender. I think it's John O'Shea at this point. You know, I'm not going to get as confused as the referee was, but anyway, takes a touch, takes another one, and then gets bundled to the ground by John O'Shea. And the referee decides to give us a penalty. All right, that's our second penalty in BPL, third this season, one obviously in the FA Cup. And the funny thing was, he sends off Wes Brown. This is Andre Mariner all over again, except at least Gibbs and I can't even remember who it was now. Was it Walcott? It's not even Walcott, is it? I can't remember. Gibbs and whoever. At least they look similar. All right, they look similar. Wes Brown and John O'Shea do not look anything alike, yet he sends off Wes Brown and John O'Shea's left on the pitch. It was a red card because it's a goal-scoring opportunity. It's a penalty. He brings down Falcao. As I said, Falcao, the only thing he did all game, but if he can do that more often, then maybe we'll see some goals, because he would have buried that. No ifs or buts about it. That's why Wes Brown got the red card when it should have been O'Shea. But anyway, Falcao gets subbed off because before that, Louis van Gaal was planning to use Fellaini up top, and obviously he'd already told the substitution board, so it's too late to change it. So Falcao went off, and there was great support from the Stretford end. They gave him a standing ovation because he won the penalty. And yeah, Rooney steps up, and it's a world-class penalty, all right? I know it's only a penalty, but great penalty into the bottom left. No chance for Pantilimon. Rooney gets his second goal of 2015, brings him up to 10 goals for the season, and then we push on from there. Sunderland are down to 10 men. Still, though, we lack that creative final ball, but we eventually get it with some scrappy play, to be honest. And I think is it Januzaj who takes the shot? It deflects out and it comes out to Rooney, who's in the 6-yard box and just heads it in. So that's the first goal from open play for Wayne Rooney in 2015. Also means that he's the only BPL player to score in 10 goals in 11 consecutive seasons in the BPL. So yeah, he scored 11 goals. He now replaces Robin van Persie as our top scorer. Robin van Persie has 10, Rooney has 11, and yeah, fantastic. After that, we get an offside goal with Herrera. You know, he gets so many goals, but yeah, it's offside, unfortunately. So we end the game 2-0. Fairly comfortable in the second half. First half, dreadful. Absolutely dreadful, all right? We should have done a lot better than what we did, but at the end of the day, we got the 3 points. We need to improve because we got Newcastle away. They've just beaten Aston Villa 1-0, I think, so we need 3 points from that. No ifs or buts. We cannot drop points at Newcastle, because after that, we get the big boys. We get Spurs, Liverpool, we get Arsenal sandwiched in between that. in the FA Cup. And then after the international break, we get City and Chelsea. So yeah, it's definitely a hard run of games. So we need to get these points. We need to pick them up. Hopefully, Liverpool can drop some points tomorrow. I know they're playing City, but you know, they're looking the most likely to get top 4 at the minute. And hopefully Arsenal can drop points at Everton as well. But yeah, solid 3 points and a solid performance overall. Well, in the second half.